Hey, everybody, welcome to this episode of the Disc Golf Answer Man.
Hey, what's up, Bobby, Eric, Robert, whoever else might be there. No nicknames needed, in my opinion. You guys are doing a great job. David from London, Ontario, Canada. Love what you guys are doing. My question is, with regards to The Office, you guys are big fans. Just curious what your favorite scene or phrase or,
Awesome.
give me your best moment in The Office. Because as I said, I'm a huge fan and love to hear what you guys think. Keep doing what you're doing, and Bobby, keep it real. Eric, keep the courses coming. And Robert, you're the man. Cheers.
You're the man.
You're the man.
I'm not able to keep it real, but at least I'm the man. That's cool. I did something. What do you think, D?
Oh gosh, that's really hard.
It's super hard.
I love all the things of The Office.
Yes.
Maybe do me last, and I'll think of my favorite.
Bobby, you have one?
My favorite moment?
Favorite moment or line or whatever.
I mean,
Just pick one. Yeah, I know. Like here's the thing is like I'm gonna say one and I know that I'm gonna get home and be like, you know what? I like this better. but at least we just have one.
That's true.
So just pick one. How about here's a good criteria that you laugh every time you see it, because I know you've watched it several times through.
I have a good
definitely
one.
do. Okay,
Just in general is the episode with the snowball fight between Dwight and Jim.
Yes. That's
pretty classic.
Yes.
And I feel
It's like
I'm like equally entertained and mortified at the same time.
True. I like that episode because it's one of the only episodes ever where Dwight gets the better of Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
Jim always gets the better of Dwight,
so
and we laugh at his expense.
At the end that
Yes.
it's almost.
So
hard
yeah,
to
we have
watch.
I laugh at that one every time.
okay.
All right. Yes.
The one moment that I can think of that just bust out gut laughing was when Jim left Scranton and went to the other place.
Okay.
To
Stanford.
Was it Stanford?
Yeah.
Okay, so he went to the other place. And it was like the episode right after, and it begins with Dwight crying, and he's like, he goes, "I miss Jim so much," and then all of a sudden he goes, "False."
False. I do not miss him.
Oh, you made me think of another one too.
Okay, it's hilarious.
Yeah, I do like that one. Yeah, because the first time you see that, you're like, "Oh, this is sad." Oh,
yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Pure
care.
Dwight.
Well, it was just Michael's reaction when Toby comes back.
Yes.
No. And then when he calls to complain, he gets caught that he's been there for like a week.
Yes.
And he's like, "What's
Exactly.
his face?" The boss is like, "What? Have you not gone back there? How did
Yeah.
you not notice?"
I like
you
that
having
one
to
too.
play back?
I love it because like Jim and Pam are so nonchalant about him being there, and I think maybe it's Kelly who says, "I was just gonna take this brownie back to Toby," and he was like, "Oh, all the way in Costa Rica or wherever."
Yeah.
It's like Toby works here again, and Michael just is like incredulous.
He just freaks
Cool
out.
joke, Jim. Yeah, I like that one. I think there are two that I laugh at every time I see him. One of them is a phrase, and one of them is a scene. The phrase, and people put this on Facebook quite a bit now, is when they start the Michael Scott Paper Company, and on their whiteboard it has written, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take," in quotes, and then it says Wayne Gretzky, and then after that in quotes again, Michael Scott.
Yeah.
Like
How did they come up with that?
Yeah, what ingenious mind
Genius.
just said, you know what? I'm going to take this quote and make it my quote.
Right.
Still quoting the person.
Right, but it's my quote.
That's genius.
That's comic and genius.
But I think the scene that I laugh at the most every single time is it's around season 5 or 6. Stanley's already had his heart attack, and they have a CPR training class.
Oh, I was gonna say this one too.
Yeah, and so they've got it's just everything about the scene, but it really kicks off whenever they say, she says, "You need to do compressions at 100 beats per minute," right? And she says, that's to the, and Michael says, "How many beats is that per hour?" Anyway, and then, but she says that you can do it to the tune of "Staying Alive." She said, "Do you know that song?" And Michael says, "Yeah, of course I do. At first I was afraid, I was petrified." Obviously not that song. And then she starts singing "Staying Alive."
Mm-hmm.
Then Andy starts singing "Staying Alive" even louder. Then everyone joins, like a couple of people join in. And the funniest part of the whole friggin' scene is that the camera cuts to Kelly, who has now stood up and like can't help but dance.
Yeah.
I
Dance party.
can't handle that. Like I cannot handle that.
Well, what gets me about that episode is later on when Dwight cuts the face
Yes.
off the dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Silence of the Lambs.
There was
so
somebody
I
on
appreciated
Facebook.
that.
Yeah.
There was someone on Facebook. I think it was Ryan George. I don't mean to call you out Ryan George, but he posted on Facebook. He said he thinks that The Office is the dumbest show.
Okay. Well, I think you're the dumbest person.
Yes. How can you not get the comedy of The Office? If
Blocked.
you're listening and you don't like the comedy of The Office, then you don't know what funny is.
I agree.
Now
I agree. There's so many levels. There are so many levels.
And I will give it to someone if they've only watched like 1 or 2,
Mhm.
and they're like, because it's hard for me to go back and watch 1 and 2 and not appreciate it more
Right.
because I've built a relationship with the characters.
Exactly.
But I get it if you're like you're totally fresh, haven't seen anything, and you watch the first 1, 2, 3, and you're like, okay, maybe I chuckle,
Okay.
but what's
Yeah.
the deal? Give it to about episode 6.
Yeah.
Even then, about 4 or 5, and once you really start getting to know the characters,
Yeah.
it's you're
done.
You're done.
Yep.
It's
Agreed.
awesome.
Yeah. We watch that like when I'm going to sleep. Shay and I watch that almost every night. So we've watched it through who knows how many times
Right,
by
it's
now.
hilarious.
Like probably 10 or 12.
All right, let's get back to disc golf.